Yes, Carrie.
If you're going to teach and work with young people, I'm assuming in K-12 schooling, why wouldn't it be in a home economics room? I can't figure out why you wouldn't want to be working with young people with food, with textiles, talking about families, relationships. It's real. You get to find out who's doing well, who's thriving, but you also get to hear about those people who aren't, and you can actually do some quiet advocacy for those young people to make sure that they're actually in a space that means that they can go through those tough times in a good way.
It really is the stories that we share. We are all sitting here collectively sharing our own stories and the journeys that we have. We are so interdisciplinary within this profession, and it is so exciting to embrace this community and look at our strengths, but also look at different opportunities that we can go forth with.
I think a lot of it is those core life skills. We need shelter. We need to be able to feed ourselves. We need to be able to dress ourselves. See, that is why home ec exists. And because there's so much core foundation that goes on within that space of knowing how we interact with the world, how do we sustain ourselves, which is exciting.
Honestly, it's changed my life. Like I value food so much more. I'm always learning about food. It's brought my friends together. We have silly little themed parties that I test out before I bring it to my classroom. So we'll have like a smelling bee, and we'll have like themed food weeks, and the kids just get to go crazy with their creativity. So yeah, I think it's just a really big lifestyle change for me as a career and personal thing.
It's something viable. It's not what people like to think of as a stereotype, and I think they like to have that stereotype, and that's not what home economics is. So to have a student who has actively thought about it and is going into the program, and another student who's former student who's thinking about it after she does some other things, is testament to how hopefully I've made home economics something that is viable for so many people.
If you love food, if you love hands-on activities, if you love making an impact on people's lives, if you love feeling like you are empowering people to become independent human beings, home economics teaching is for you.
I think someone should definitely consider being a home economics teacher if they care about the future. I think that's sort of like the sweeping statement I can make. Being able to influence students into thinking about their own perspectives, they can have an impact on their communities in a really lasting way through something that may seem so simple, like food or textile or just the way that we interact with each other. A place that is very, very unique when it comes to any sort of area of learning.
And why should someone consider becoming a home ec teacher is, again, getting to see your students in different ways. And also just that it's like really fun. A long part of why I fought being a teacher for a really long time was I didn't want to be that place where students didn't want to go. But then I would be in the textiles room and I would hang out, and it was amazing. And being a home ec teacher kind of counteracts, for me at least, that piece of like being the place that kids don't want to go. Because kids want to go to home ec. They want to go to foods class. They want to go to textiles class because it is a fun and safe place.
And it's so enjoyable. We're able to relate everything that the kids are learning in other subjects, whether it's math, science, socials, or English, into our classes, and they don't always know it, but they do it. The other thing that they get to do, though, is they get to learn how to fail, and they get to learn how to fail in a way that is safe and that they can learn from their mistakes. So it is a way that we get to help them. And that's it for me.